Hi everybody, this is Brian Koo with another ROK video. We got a small stealth update today in the museum. 2 new commanders added to the museum with their first level of buffs, and that is going to be the 2 garrison commanders, Theodora and YSS. Theodora is getting plus 3% skill damage and an extra 100 damage factor on her active skill. This will make her a little bit better for barb chaining and make her rock dropping AoE a little bit better. Theodora doesn't really get used much these days, but for those Theodora owners and those Theodora truthers out there, it's a nice little buff. The more significant of the 2 museum buffs here are going to be on Yi Sun Sin YSS. YSS is getting 15% troop health and 10% march speed. This is a nice buff to a leadership garrison commander that does get used today. It's used in the Hera YSS leadership garrison, which is a meta garrison. It is also YSS is also used by many people in Ark of Osiris matches when you have some older garrison combos like a Yan YSS or something like that. YSS also being used on many people's cities. He has stood the test of time, really good flexibility, a very nice AoE of 2000 damage factor with one of the most iconic animations in the game, the boat. A lot of stats on YSS, and also on the 4th skill, a chance to have bonus counterattack damage and a shield. That makes YSS very sturdy and a little bit prickly as well. So YSS has stood the test of time. This will buff a lot of people's city walls. It will buff a meta leadership garrison, which is a really big deal, and it will also allow Ark of Osiris YSS users to get into those garrisons that little bit faster. Once again, it is a 15% health and 10% march speed boost to YSS from the museum. I'm going to go ahead and get YSS right now. One thing that's interesting is that YSS and Theodora, their museum buff was delayed. Some commanders that have been in the game longer or less time than YSS, William and Chandra, for example, they have already gotten a museum buff. I haven't picked either of those up. I don't really use William anymore. Don't really use any of these other commanders anymore, but I do use YSS. I absolutely use YSS in Ark of Osiris quite a bit. So as much as it is expensive to unlock a new museum commander, I'm going to go ahead and use my exhibit coins on YSS. Let's go ahead and get this march speed and troop health. A really nice buff for YSS here, and I'm happy about that. I'm not happy about rallying into leadership garrisons in other kingdoms because we really don't have a leadership garrison in ours. But I am looking forward to using YSS more in Ark of Osiris. It'll be just that little bit easier to use. Let me know what you think of these museum buffs. Do you think this affects the meta at all, or is it just a nice to have for the YSS enjoyers? Do throw a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all on the flip side.